right. So we're back. And look what we're on. We're actually on the supermoto right now. Turns out my battery came completely loose and was causing all of my issues so far. This is the first ride since I decided to dig into it a little bit and see if there's anything I could find. But now we're fucking supermotoing out in the desert in Johnson Valley at King of Hammers, because you know what else do you do when you have a supermoto just chilling? So we'll see how this goes. A few people said it's not a good idea, but they don't know who they're talking to. I've been riding supermotos in the dirt for a long time. You know, you just don't go crazy, be a little careful, because you do have to remember you're not on knobbies. Other than that, it is a-okay. It is bumpy and loose out here. Luckily, this isn't one of the sandy sections. Oh dang, I overshot. I'm supposed to be way over there at that hill. Whoops. Oh, just Kyle fucking off-roading the Sumo, all gnarly. Oh gosh, as there's a Jeep coming up towards me. Uh-oh, that was a pop. That was a weird pop. My problem gonna start up again? Maybe it's finally mapping now that it has a constant signal to everything. Yeah, boy.
Listen here. I don't want to hear none of your bullshit about WRs and Sumos in the desert.
Dude, turns out the battery came completely loose. All my grounds were just fucking hanging off. So, I put some injector cleaner in it, and so far it's good.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So far. Well, here we are, still out in the desert, on the old supermoto. Street tires and all. I do think the sand is this way, so we'll see how that goes. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, getting out of this though. Oh, might be a little squirrely. Gonna be one of those motorcycle menaces that's running around. Bunch of kids on dirt bikes and shit doing goofy stuff. Well, damn. You know, it is a pretty relieving thing that I don't have a big issue with the bike, and it was just the grounds and the battery. So that is honestly really nice. But it's doing good so far. I don't know if it's actually good. I don't know if it's actually doing just fine. Well, alright. Totally didn't realize I don't have my wristband, so I'm gonna head back to my truck and get my wristband in case I decide to stop. So we'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Got my wristband, so now I can get into stuff. Figured I might just do a little quick rip down the main like Hammers Boulevard, just so you can see how crazy this is. This shit's wild. Something I was telling my buddy is just full-blown race rigs. Everywhere you look, every direction, every place. I mean, like, there's janky stuff, and then there is really, really nice stuff. And honestly, there's more nice stuff than there is janky stuff. It's insane. Look at that. Insane Jeep. Just super built, gnarly built. And then some of the side-by-sides out here too, I mean, are just as crazy. Oh dang, look, we got a little mini bike gang up there. There's a dang rat rod. I don't know if you can see that on camera. It is insane. I think they're supposedly going to be breaking the record for the most amount of like campers and people in one, like in the desert in one spot like ever, which is probably something insane, like 55, 60,000 plus people. And it's supposedly they're on track to break the record. And it's only Wednesday. There's still more days of more people showing up. It's insane. Like, I don't know if the camera does this justice. Anywhere you look, it is thick with RVs for, I swear to God, like miles. Yeah, this stuff. I mean, bikes right now are kind of sketch. I probably should go get a flag. They're not required or anything, but there's signs everywhere that say flags are advised because, you know, obvious reason, people can't see you. But then there's stuff like this, or supermotoing on the whoops. That's crazy. Definitely going a little harder than I probably should be. I am on street tires. Gotta remember that. Woo, see? Stuff just like that. Big old Jeep come bouncing at you. You better be ready. You gotta like get in behind someone. That way you're just chilling. Woo! A little bit of sand. Oh, a lot of bit of sand. I'm gonna put my face shield down. Oh, see what's going on here. Two people going directly at each other. I'm on a supermoto. Oh, this is pretty fucking cool though. I'm so happy I decided to like check this out and work on it. Oh yeah, see we're in the sand now. I gotta be careful. Oh. But yeah, if I didn't decide just to pull this out and take a peek and see if there's anything small, I'd still just be sitting in my truck right now. I'd just be hanging out, waiting for JD to be done. JD's my buddy. Are you guys? Yeah, JD from the channel, the Supermoto. He applied to do media. So he works. I mean, like, works, you know. It's his volunteer time, I guess. I don't know if he's necessarily getting paid, but all the VP stuff. I have to get me a fuel jug. But yeah, here we are. You know, like towards the end, it's just campers. I was just ripping. You know, I was like third and fourth gear that whole time. For, I don't even know, like probably 8 minutes, 10 minutes. And this is only half. This is only the half of it. I didn't even go the other way. If I go the other way, it's a whole nother that much further full of just people everywhere. You can kind of see it now that we're like a little higher. Like all of that, all the way to the hills, crazy. All the way to the base of every fucking mountain, except for that side, because that's just open lake bed. But it's insane. If you've never been here before, you don't understand how many people are here. I mean, like, look at that over there. That's over a mile away. And it's just campers. Campers on campers on campers. We're gonna get back in the whoops because that was pretty fucking fun. Woo! Gotta forget too, WR is all crazy down here. I probably just look like your average dirt biker right now. I doubt anybody knows that I'm on Sumos. Oh, Sandy. I'm just out here ripping the Sumo. God damn, this is cool. I do need to chill. I get carried away a lot of the time. Like, my skill set on the bike is definitely further than what I'm doing, but I'm not on a dirt bike. If I had knobbies, you know, probably be bad, because I'd be like actually flying through this shit. And you know, I'm trying to go home still. I ain't trying to have nothing happen. I am kind of curious now. I want to go find like some sand and just see how I do. Obviously I've ridden in sand before. Obviously sand doesn't really go well when you have knobbies, but I don't know. I'm feeling frisky, okay? Dang, that's cool. Wonder if they actually let you take those out and drive them. One of those people just go around the water truck, you know. That must be one of the demos. Now, I do wonder if there's like a speed limit, because there's, I guess, another thing you probably didn't notice on the camera, at least I don't think you did. There are cops everywhere here. There's a ranger or a cop every, I swear to God, 100 feet. You know, the usual. As I say that, we're going through the part where just nobody is. Like, there's just nobody over here. Oh my gosh, this part is so rough. I hate this part. But, yeah, you know, like, there are cops everywhere. God dang. It is so rough through here. It's part of that lake bed I was talking about. This is why nobody camps down here, because it's insane to get through. Also, you know, right before I left, they got a bunch of snow, which is crazy. They got like 5-6 inches of snow on this entire place. This entire place covered in snow. And turned it into one giant lake. It's on a lake bed, you know, but one giant lake of mud. And like gnarly mud. I went through it a couple times in my truck, and it's clay mud and it just doesn't dry. It was like 3 days later, my truck still had wet mud on it, which is, you know, crazy. You know, mud too is not something you want to hit on a supermoto. supermotos and mud don't really mix. Alright, we're gonna go up here. Alright, so now, like I said, we hit that halfway point. It's been another, you know, 8-10 minutes. I was going a little slower, but still, that's Hammertown, that whole square. I guess you probably didn't really see it all that great as we were riding by it, but Hammertown's huge, and that's all the vendors and the pros, all those dudes. And now we're just back on the other side, just for camping. It's like the race course, the short course right there. And we're just still seeing, ooh, sorry, I burped right there. Still seeing just a sea of people. It thins out up here. So does my voice, apparently. But yeah, it thins out up here. Because now you're just getting into the backside of stuff. You're getting away from the event. The actual course runs around this hill and up and over the top of it. But everything else to the right is just not the event. So I don't really think I need to go over there. You get the point, you know, it's a desert. If you have an RC though, back there is a really good spot to crawl because you can actually get up to the rocks and everything. And like I said, full-blown rigs. Full-blown tube chassis, truss braced, crazy suspension, everything. Everywhere. Everywhere you look. Every direction. Janky stuff, not janky stuff, and even the janky stuff is cool, you know? Normally janky stuff is janky, you know? And then I didn't film it on the GoPro, but last night they had ATC races. They basically made a super small circle track that was just like a high berm circle track, maybe 30 foot long, and just were fucking blasting around it. It was cool as shit. I don't think they let me in with the bike, even though it's fucking sick, you know? It's a supermoto, you know? Good little rock jump. Back to this crap. All this junk. And like, you know it's rough when side-by-sides are going slow through it, and those things can just mow through anything. I'm gonna shake my bike apart. I'm gonna shake my battery loose again. But back to that, you know, super grateful right now that was not a bigger issue. It was literally just the battery cables came loose and the negative has multiple grounds on it, you know. So super easy fix. Whoa, someone backing out right there. You know, having like a full-size Dodge, I'll tell you right now, this guy's hurting. He's driving through this, gritting his teeth, puckering his butthole because stuff's making noise that he's never heard before. Made it on Homeboy's video. Oh, look at that, we're gonna see the rat rod. Pretty neat, you know. Bet this guy's having fun driving around in this when he's 4 inches off the ground. Let's see if we can find JD. Alright, we'll be back.